Rome didn't create Spartacus the enemy. Rome created Spartacus the soldier. Before the arena, before the rebellion, he had served in Rome's auxiliary forces. He understood their formations, their command structure, their weaknesses. Then something went wrong. In 73 BC, 78 gladiators broke out with kitchen implements. They seized a wagon of gladiatorial weapons on the road. They took to the slopes of Mount Vesuvius, dormant, steep, apparently inescapable. Rome sent a praetor with 3,000 militiamen to blockade the single path upward and starve them out. Spartacus looked at the volcano's wild vines. His men cut them into rope ladders long enough to descend the cliff faces. One man stayed at the top to pass down the weapons. When all were down, the last man followed with the arms. They moved around the base of Vesuvius, flanked the Roman camp from the opposite side, and destroyed it. He had just won his first battle with no equipment, using a dormant volcano as his supply depot. What followed was not a slave uprising. It was an army. Escaped slaves, deserters, and the dispossessed flooded to his standard. By the following year, Spartacus commanded somewhere between 70,000 and 120,000. He had defeated 2 Roman consular armies in succession. He had reached the Po Valley with the Alps in sight. And then his army stopped him. Spartacus's strategic judgment was clear and consistent. Leave Italy, cross the Alps, go home. He knew that no rebellion of slaves could sustain itself indefinitely against the full machinery of the Republic. His coalition refused. Crixus, commanding roughly 30,000 Gauls and Germans, broke away and drove south to plunder. Spartacus took 60,000 north toward the Alps, and then turned back. Crixus was destroyed at Mount Garganus, his entire force killed. Marcus Licinius Crassus, the wealthiest man in Rome, was given 10 legions and a mandate. He restored decimation. When 2 of his legions fled a skirmish, he executed 1 in 10 by lot. His army understood it was more afraid of Crassus than of Spartacus. Spartacus attempted to escape to Sicily by hiring Cilician pirates. The pirates took his payment and sailed away without him. Crassus built a wall across the entire toe of Italy, 15 miles of ditch and palisade, sealing the rebel army in. Spartacus broke through in a night assault using bundles of wood to fill the ditch, but the army was fracturing. Contingents broke off and were individually destroyed. Then Pompey arrived. Returning from Spain, he intercepted 5,000 fugitives from the last battle and killed them. He wrote to the Senate, claiming he had ended the war. Crassus, who had fought for 3 years, received an ovation. Pompey received a triumph. The final battle came near the river Sile in Lucania, 71 BC. Spartacus fought toward Crassus himself, killing 2 centurions in the attempt, wounded, fighting on one knee before he was finally surrounded and killed. His body was never found. Crassus crucified 6,000 survivors on the road from Capua to Rome. Rome built the largest open-air warning in history because it couldn't prove the man it was warning people about was actually dead. He had been right about everything. His army had overruled him at every critical turn. He died in the country he had tried to leave, in the battle he had known was coming, fighting the enemy he had once served.